Welcome back. 80K Voice Podcast. We're doing it again. Another episode. Here we are. I'm one of your hosts, Tim from 80K Voice, and oh no, I wrote it around the room and then I crossed it out and I didn't write nothing else. The old one said, I love big booty bitches though, so on to you, Rick.
I'm Rick, longtime host of 80K Voice, and I'm 2018 Dirty Dozen Fantasy Football Champion.
I'm Pierre, also a host, and I got second in that league because Todd Gurley screwed me in the championship game. Me and Ricky were also at the game live. Well, not that game. We were at a Packers-Jets game live where I found out I was going to lose the game.
You watched him lose.
Ricky, Aaron Rodgers put up like 45 points that game. It was a rough day. But now that we're over that, let's go over to Richard's Recess.
Richard's Recess today brings you the U.S. Open from Pebble Beach. Tomorrow will be the fourth round, and heading into that round, Gary Woodland is our current leader at 11 under. In second place, Justin Rose. And our two-time champion, Brooks Koepka, is looking to three-peat. The best part about this tournament is it makes me realize that my golf skills are not as bad as I think. Phil Mickelson misses a 2-foot putt. I do that all the time. Patrick Reed breaks his club over his leg. I'd love to do that. I just don't have sponsors to replace my clubs for free, so I got to refrain. And my boy Tiger, even the quest for 16 has to wait, but I know one day he's gonna get to 18, no doubt.
Yep.
Really rooting for him though. You know, Tiger, like he like came back. He had those affairs or whatever.
Well, hey, you know,
hoes
to tie
in different
in
area codes.
Well, to tie in like 80K, he's one of the prostitutes he slept with was from the Adirondack Mountains, Mayfield, New York.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Is that for real?
That is
for
the
real.
truth from Mayfield.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
yeah.
Yep.
But when it
Rick,
comes
that
to
was
golf,
perfect.
you are the expert.
Oh, I love the golf.
Coach.
Yeah. Me and Tim both have clubs from like the 80s. And
I believe you currently have a few of my clubs I gave you a while ago.
can confirm. Hard confirm.
Okay.
I still got them. Don't worry. I take care of them.
Little hand-me-down clubs. They still hit the same though.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's not the club, it's the player.
Yeah.
Grip it and rip it, baby.
Yeah, John Daly.
He's the GOAT.
No.
He's a Miller guy. He
No,
has been
no,
since
no,
he was
no.
9.
You know who's the GOAT who
Thought it
has
was Pat Blue Ribbon.
unrecognized GOAT? This guy right here, Ricky.
I wish I could say I'm the GOAT. I'm trying to be the GOAT. I've had 2 almost hole-in-ones, hit the flagstick on one, and left
but
it 3 inches short on the other.
You've chipped in. So.
I have chipped in 3 times this season alone, actually.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Once at a tournament, too,
Wow.
last weekend.
Yeah. I mean, you did, what, 2 tournaments last weekend?
I had 2 tournaments last weekend, Friday and Saturday, played back-to-back.
Nice.
Soft confirm Ricky best player that we know.
Oh,
No,
Easily. No, easily.
that I know on an intimate level, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, intimate level. Yeah.
okay, fair enough. I'll take that honor.
So now that Ricky has informed all of you about golf, let's talk about the NFL.
Sports.
The National Football League.
Da-na-na-na.
Close.
No,
Close.
I did that on purpose. Copyright stuff. You know?
Oh.
That's a good idea.
So let's just go around quick. My favorite team is the Green Bay Packers. Tim, what about you?
My favorite team is, I don't have one, but when people ask, I say the Bills.
There you go.
My favorite team is the New York Football Jets.
Yeah. So as we mentioned earlier, me and Richard were at a Packers-Jets game this past year. Packers ended up winning, but we were leaving tailgating. I set my lineup. We got into the stadium, got in our seats. I checked everything again, and the running back for the Rams that was replacing Todd Gurley got benched. C.J. Anderson got the start. I didn't have him on my team. My team was
Didn't
locked.
you drop him? Didn't you drop C.J. Anderson?
Yeah,
before the
I had
game?
him. Yeah, I had him starting. I dropped him 10 minutes before I could to pick up the other running back, and I thought he was going to start. And everything just went downhill from there.
Downhill.
Downhill.
I honestly, I feel like I should just do one of those fantasy leagues. Let the robots
Oh,
auto
it's
do
a lot of
everything.
fun. I mean, you'd probably do just as good as a buddy of ours because he thought Sterling Shepard was a legit number 1 wide receiver. I know that means nothing to you, but anyone with a common sense brain that knows football knows that is the most idiotic statement you've ever heard.
It's
And-
like,
and
That's
our
like
other
the Browns winning the Super Bowl this year. It's
And
just
our
not
other
gonna
friend,
happen.
he's a 2-time loser.
Back to back.
Back to back. You may have seen him on the corner holding a sign and short shorts and a cowboy hat, but
That intersection actually says the gateway to the Adirondacks, just to tie it into the
That-
theme of the title.
This couldn't get any better. And I also have this screenshot saved on my phone from December 23rd when we were at the game.
Of course you do.
The same Darnold Jets 162.3 to 50 Shades of Clay 119.5.
And just so everyone knows, even if I started C.J. Anderson, I wouldn't have won.
That is right. And then just so everybody knows, I started the season out 2-7.
Yeah, and he would complain, and I in our group chat that we have for the league, Ricky made this thing, and I was labeled the drama queen. But when Ricky was 2-7, good Lord, was he the drama queen?
I was a drama king.
So someone make a trade. My team sucks. I'm gonna have to do the punishment. Oh,
From
and then he
11th
comes back.
place
He
to first.
he scumbags us all and comes back and wins.
That's right.
That is essentially the equivalent to, because I saw the Blues just won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
I saw the
Yeah, I love that
equivalent.
football team.
So halfway or 3/4 through their season, they were just awful. They were the equivalent of the Dolphins in Week 11 to winning the Super Bowl as they were to winning the Stanley Cup.
The
So imagine-
Dolphins?
That's pretty
Imagine
cool
the
stat.
Dolphins winning the Super Bowl last year. That's the same.
The Dolphins, are they football and professional?
Yeah.
I
In
mean-
Miami, Tim. Miami.
Miami?
Yeah.
There's a song called Miami Bitch by LMFAO. It's,
I don't think
it's
it's-
an okay song.
Is it country?
Nope.
Yeah, if it's not
That-
country, it's not for Richard.
Nope, sorry.
Sorry. But, one thing I can say that's pretty cool that no one else at this table can is I've witnessed my team win a Super Bowl
In your lifetime.
in my lifetime.
I am very jealous of that. One
But,
day,
hey,
I
Sam
think it's gonna
Darnold
happen.
might bring it. Did you see what his coach said about him?
I love the hype. I
It
think
was all like, excuse my French, but he's the best fucking thrower and the best fucking player. And like that dude's just raking in the fines.
I wish. Could you imagine just being so rich and so famous that you're just like, you can't do this. If you do this, we will fine you. And just being like, okay.
Well, they
And
always say,
just like do whatever the hell
if you're
you
going to
want.
act like you have fuck you money, you better have it.
the hard part about rooting for Sam Darnold is he's younger than me, so it's a really hard thing to grasp that
Yeah.
this guy that you are looking to be your idol, your hero, and end this misery in your life.
He was
is,
born in 2000. You're like,
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah,
it's terrible. He just turned 22 years old.
Jesus.
That is weird.
That is kind of like a crazy thing, like getting older. You're like TV shows, you're like, come on, kid, you can do it. And now you're like almost rooting for like parents and stuff now. You're like, this kid's being a little
I feel
shit.
like that's like a little different between the NFL and like NBA. Obviously, NBA is the 1-year rule. And
We'd be halfway to retired right now
like
for
Kenny,
NFL
like
players.
people in the NFL get drafted at like 21, 22. I know Kenny Clark, he's a Packers defensive player, got drafted at 19, which is just unheard of. But like NBA players, I saw there's like the number 1 projected overall pick, Zion. He's 18. But then there's like the number 4 projected pick is like 24 years old.
Yeah,
And there's
crazy.
guys in the league that are 24 that are 6-year vets. That's insane.
Could you imagine
Like the
being
NFL
a
doesn't
vet,
have anything like that.
a vet at being somewhere for 6 years and be considered a veteran?
At 24 years old.
Yeah. that's mind-boggling.
But who you got in the Super Bowl this year, Rick?
Oh, if I was to pick my Super Bowl matchup right now in the AFC, I would think it would be the Colts versus the Patriots. I like what they both have done this offseason.
Yeah.
It's hard to bet against the Patriots, When
Especially with now that he has some actual wide
Yeah,
receivers.
and Tom Terrific, hopefully he slows down. I want my Jets to take that AFC East over, but
Don't sleep on the Bills.
I think the Bills suck. I don't think that they.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, Tim.
Hey,
I mean,
you, sir. I
You
am
got
an avid
Father
Bills
Time
fan.
versus 3 babies.
That's true, but I just don't see Cole Beasley helping your team out and people making a big deal over that.
Hey, he just had a big statement today that he thinks he can thrive in that offense.
Guess what? Ain't gonna happen.
Who you got for NFC?
Well, let me finish on the Colts here. The
Oh,
Colts.
okay, all right, yeah.
I think Andrew Luck, he's a stud. Their offensive line.
Making a lot of right moves. Darius
Exactly.
Leonard and Quentin Nelson just
Quentin Nelson, I
studs.
absolutely love that guy, left guard.
run the damn ball.
Yep, exactly. My NFC, I think the Eagles, their $100 million man, Carson Wentz, he's going to
I'm
stay
not high
healthy.
on Carson Wentz. I think he's a dud.
No,
Yeah,
No.
I think he's going to be healthy.
I agree, Tim. He's going to
Yeah.
be back. He's going to be healthy. MVP candidate a couple years ago, and ended up blowing out the knee. And this one, a little bit of surprise, but I think that they turned it around. They had some good guys added to the roster this year. Your Green Bay Packers. I am high on the Green Bay Packers
I
this
am
year.
too, but I
I don't love Matt LaFleur, I think they could have did
I
better.
like what he's doing. I can tell you that, but I like that he's coming in where it's not the game plan isn't let's keep it close and then just the magic of Aaron Rodgers' right arm is going to win us the game.
I agree.
Like he's established the run, and Tennessee, he established the run of Derrick Henry. He got the most out of Derrick Henry out of any coach that had him. And you have an Aaron Jones, Derrick Henry, kind of a similar running style, so that's nice.
My two other teams I believe can get the job done as well would be the Rams. Obviously, I don't think they're gonna be as good as they were.
Yeah,
they're still gonna be right
they take
there.
a step back.
I
The Patriots showed how to beat Sean McVay in the Super Bowl.
I agree. I'm a big Sean McVay fan. Love the
Oh,
guy. I think he's great.
But what's
for the
so good
sport.
about Sean McVay is he outcoaches himself every game. The
Yep.
game before,
Yep.
he great game plan, and then the next one, boom, out the window, and then a completely new,
Yep.
kind of like a Richard Wallace, if you will.
That's right. And my other team would be the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think everybody is
No
over.
Chiefs, no Chiefs love.
I don't know. I have a hard
Their
time.
wide receivers a little, you
I have
don't
a
know
hard
who's going to
time-
throw the ball to.
Exactly. I have a hard
But
time
he did throw
believing,
50 last year, so someone's going to catch it.
That's true. Lose their running back, top wide receiver still unknown. I don't know. I think Patrick Mahomes has to take a step back. There's no way. Actually, fun fact I saw today: no quarterback has thrown for 45 touchdowns in consecutive seasons.
I think I saw that too. That's
So I think that's going to hold true this year.
Yeah.
And my 2018 Jacksonville Jaguars, how they took their hard crash and burn. I think the team that repeats that this year is, and if you're listening to this, Drewby, your Chicago Bears.
I can agree.
I'm putting you on notice right now.
I
The
think-
Bears.
I think there was a lot of hype with the Bears. Tariq Cohen, obvious monster, but they don't. I mean, Trey Burton's a good tight end.
Yep.
Tight ends are really hard to come by in the NFL recently.
Yep.
But wide receiver, I mean,
They're not the end-all, be-all, but I don't think the Chicago Bears are as good as everybody thinks. And
their defense is definitely good, and
they
that's
just-
what carried them.
yeah, they just cut
They-
their best kicker, Chris Blewett. How do you cut that
And
guy?
not to mention the kicker that they cut for missing the field goal
Cody Parkey.
scored the most points out of any rookie kicker ever.
Exactly.
Like he
Yeah.
he missed one kick. I mean, how do you?
Oh
Tim-
no, someone released the Hounds.
Oh,
That's okay.
So
They're nice.
enough NFL talk for us. We might circle back, but let's get to Tim's technically true.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, my brain's a little cooked about all the NFL talk because I don't know anything about it. So I'm gonna fall back on things that I know are 100% factually factual. First, Tim's technically true. There's at least 6 buckets of water in the Adirondack Park. You gonna contest me? You gonna say that there ain't?
Can't confirm.
You know,
There-
you
I'm
and
not
me
gonna-
will go out. We'll grab
I
3
ain't-
buckets each.
Tim, I ain't gonna say there ain't.
A 7th bucket just to be safe.
But yeah, you got me on a technicality.
Yeah. You want to hear another technically true?
Let's hear it.
Mustaches are like cool bangs for your mouth.
And flavor savers.
Yeah. Beard sweaters make so and so. You know. Third, technically true. People are very small compared to the Milky Way. You look up in the Milky Way and you say, "I'm very small."
But then again, the Milky Way is very small compared to people. If you talk about the candy bar,
that is true.
did I just blow your freaking mind or what?
I can't do this podcast anymore. I can't. What is this? Is Tim's technically true, and technically you're technically true when what you said, but it's all right. Let's move on to the report.
Yeah, I got some reports for you.
I need to process, so I'm gonna turn off my brain for about 10-15.
I know a lot of people don't follow basketball. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh no, I'm this huge basketball guy." I follow headlines. It's just a fun thing to watch, some fun thing to follow. The L.A. Lakers, Ricky, I'm sure you saw it. They
I did see
made
this.
the trade, and I love it. They got their guy that they wanted. You gave up a lot. You gave up 3 first-rounders. You gave up Lonzo Ball, who injury-prone, and just all the headlines from the family.
BBB,
Yeah, big baller brand.
stay in
out.
your lane, guy.
Yeah. You got Brandon Ingram, who has a blood clot issue, which I don't even know if they'll be able to go through with the trade
Bless you, Ricky.
because of a physical.
Thank you, Tim.
And Josh Hart, who's just a I think he was undrafted, came out of nowhere, made a name for himself with the Lakers. Big Fortnite guy. That's how a lot of people know him.
Oh, really? So
But-
who are they taking overall? Tim Duncan?
No, Tim Duncan's been retired for 4 years, Tim. But
Wow.
they got Anthony Davis. They got, the big for LeBron, kind of how they got the big for Kobe in LA. I love what they did. If they go out and win the championship next year, no one's going to say, wow, they gave up so. It's not like that. Who was it, Ricky Williams, that they gave up the entire draft for,
Yep.
the Saints did in 99. If they get burned, it'll be looked at as one of the worst. If they win a championship in the next 2 years, it's looked at as one of the best because there's Jimmy Butler out there who might sign there. There's Kawhi. Kyrie, who I think that'd be the smartest thing for him. Go
Play-
back, play with LeBron.
Yep, chemistry with LeBron.
You got Clay, and he just tore his ACL.
Matthews?
Nope,
Not Clay Matthews?
nope.
Clay Matthews is with the Los Angeles Rams.
Clay Thompson, who just tore his ACL, he might go there. There's still rumors that KD, he's going to miss a full year, might be back for the finals next year.
And then
But-
Michael Vick will take his spot?
Michael Vick would not approve of you petting that dog right now.
What?
And even Boogie Cousins, that's another big. I love what the Lakers are doing. It's kind of like what the Eagles did. If that's your guy, go get him no matter what the price.
I
Go
agree.
out there and they won the championship. No one's looking at it as a bad trade or whatever. So, I love it. What do you guys think, Tim? I want to hear your think on the whole trade.
The whole trade.
The whole trade. What do you think?
If you gave me 100 guesses to guess who you're even
Okay, so
talking, what
essentially-
team you're talking, well, if you gave me 100 guesses to guess what team you're talking about right now, even though you've probably said it, I don't know.
Tim,
I have no clue.
50-50 shot. How many eyebrows does Anthony Davis have?
One.
One. You got
I think
it.
I know who you're talking about.
All right.
The brow.
The brow.
All right.
Is
so,
that just like the bird? The big bearded guy?
Birdman?
No.
Oh, the beard? James Harden?
James Harden.
Yeah, Jason Lynn.
Jason Lynn.
Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin is the first first Asian player of descent to win an NBA championship.
Isn't his name actually it's not Jason Lynn, it's
It's
Lynn
Jeremy.
Jason?
Jeremy, isn't it?
I thought it was-
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I
Jeremy.
keep saying Jason?
You keep saying
Yeah.
Jason. It's Jeremy.
I'm sorry.
So let's play a game. Maybe something Tim could really wrap his mind around. So we're gonna play the
Snacks.
elimination game today, and we're gonna go with some guilty pleasure snacks.
Ooh,
Now-
something I can talk about. Let me warm up my voice.
So I'll start with my list.
All
We're
right.
just gonna do 3. I have Oreos and milk. So everyone write that down for me.
Oreos and milk.
Popcorn
You do like popcorn.
and Gushers.
Those are very, except the Oreos thing, those are very on brand.
What you got, Tim?
For me, I did s'mores Pop-Tarts.
Very specific.
Yeah, I try to get specific. Reese's Pieces.
The cereal.
Nope, the candy. I would have said Reese's Puffs if I
All
meant
right,
the cereal.
you're right.
Stupid fuck.
Stupid idiot. God.
And then there's a new thing that they have out called their Airheads gummies. They sell them at Stewart's now.
Yeah, I know
Those
what you-
things are fire. When I say those things are the best gummies I've ever had, it's easily the best gummies I've ever had. What about you, Rick?
Well, I have one similar to Pierre. Milk and Oreos.
There we go.
Very different though. Oreos and milk and milk and Oreos.
Exactly. I had to switch it up. Goldfish.
The snack
You're
that
such a plain
smiles
Jane.
back.
Not even
and-
flavor blasted.
Nope, just regular
No, those are
cheddar
too
goldfish.
spicy.
What about whales?
No, I hate whales.
They're too crunchy.
Oh, okay.
And my last one, Reese's Fast Break.
Those are good.
I don't know
Those
why
are very
everyone
good.
just
That's my morning.
loses it. Please don't say that's your breakfast.
It's my breakfast. That fast break is my break fast.
So I'll go first, and then we'll go to Tim, to Ricky, back to me.
All right, Ricky. You've done this before, but just to recap for the people at home, when we get down to 2, we're gonna do rock paper scissors to see who wins.
Okay.
So I'll eliminate s'mores Pop-Tarts just for the fact that I'm not a huge fan of them.
That's okay. Pop-Tarts they're delicious.
They're
Waste of calories,
100%
though.
cancer.
Waste of calories. They're very expensive when it comes to
Yeah.
calorie costs.
No, yeah, because as everyone knows, the hosts of 80K Voice are very, very
Trim.
lean, cut,
We all have 8 packs.
gain season, bro.
All right, Ricky, you want to go?
Ooh, if I was to eliminate one, I would eliminate popcorn. I hate popcorn in your teeth. Drives me
Yeah.
nuts.
I love popcorn, but then for the
It-
same reason.
Especially if it doesn't have butter on it.
Oh,
That's-
Tim?
I'm I am going to eliminate. This is hard. I love all of these things. I'm sorry, Ricky. Gotta get rid of your goldfish.
Fair enough.
They're delicious.
What-
I'm not taking that away from them, but like when it gets caked up in your
Yeah,
gums and
okay.
stuff.
Rick, I'm getting rid of your milk and Oreos
How can you get rid of something you put on your list?
Because he wants to
because I
win.
still have mine.
He wants to be the one with the winner.
Tim, let's just team up and take out both his.
Well, I'm not sure if that's fair.
All right, Rick. What do you want to take out?
I'm gonna take out Oreos and milk.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
You are a whore.
And you know what? I think I'll take out Gushers.
There it is.
So now it's just you and me, Rick. And then, so it's your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna eliminate. I'm gonna definitely give the win to Reese's no matter what, so we can kind of split this. I'm gonna eliminate Airhead gummies.
All right,
All right, Rochambeau.
all right.
Here we go.
like before. 1, 2, 3, shoot. All right.
Tim, I've done this plenty of times. I've
I
posted
know.
this show.
For the people at home.
Okay,
For
fair
the
enough.
people at
Ready?
home. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Winner
Got
goes
it.
to
Damn.
Ricky.
Got him.
I always go rock.
Reese's Fast Break is the best guilty pleasure snack out there.
And that's, you know what? I'm not mad about that.
I'm not happy.
I gotta be honest.
That's actually my breakfast some days. The king size ones, I'm like, the nougat, I like it.
With a Mountain Dew.
All right, so let's play
Start
the
my
same
day off
game.
right.
But let's go with artists or performers, whatever you want to call them.
Musicians.
Musicians.
That's a better word.
And we'll let Ricky go first. You know, longtime host. Let's go over to Ricky. What's your
Okay.
list?
As I mentioned earlier, I'm a big country music fan, so I'm gonna stick with that theme. Luke Combs,
You mean Drew Baker?
aka Drew Baker. If you're listening to this again, another shout out to
Beer
you.
never broke my heart.
My second one, Kenny Chesney,
Uncle Kenny's Purple.
and my third one, Alan Jackson.
Ooh.
Alan Jackson. Don't rock the jukebox.
Tim?
All right. Let me just say this. I have no idea who any of those people are, Rick.
Yes, you do.
I
I'll
don't
give
know
you a
them
hint.
by
Luke
name.
Combs looks exactly like Drew Baker.
And Kenny Chesney.
Everything's
is,
going over my head right now.
Uncle Kenny's Purple.
What?
No,
He's not
it's
the right
Boys
kind
of
of
Fall.
Oh, Boys of Fall? Okay, I know
And
them, but I don't know
Alan
them.
Jackson.
Papa Top again.
That or
Yep, nope.
I can't think of the
Living
name of
on
the song.
Love?
The River.
Okay.
Whatever. I'll think. Well, I'll come back to it.
My top 3 musicians, Leonard Skinner,
Oh,
a little Sweet Home, little
Okay.
Curtis Lowe, Daft Punk. You know, remember when they made that song Happy with that one guy?
Alan Thicke.
Yeah, whoever. I think it was not Robin Thicke.
It was a Thicke. It was one of the two.
No,
Alan
it
or
was.
Robin.
I'm up all night to get lucky.
Yeah.
I'm up all night to get.
Yeah. We're aware. Okay. Anyway.
AC/DC.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Good.
I
Two
have,
solid ones and one.
Brantley Gilbert,
Brantley Gilbert. I know that
Eminem,
name. Ooh.
and Johnny Cash.
Can I just say I had Johnny Cash too?
Well, he just has such timeless music. Plus, he's put out music in 5 different decades. That's insane.
That's really the only reason why I was gonna put that down.
Yep.
I was like, man, Johnny Cash when he wrote that song hurt.
2002, and then he died like 4 months later. All right, Ricky,
Soft
go ahead and
confirm.
eliminate.
All right. Sorry, Tim. I have
Daft
to eliminate Daft Punk.
I knew it. I was already scratching it out. Should just never wrote it down. Save some ink.
Chattanooga, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, Chattahoochee.
Chattanooga
We
Choo
laid
Choo.
rubber on the Georgia asphalt.
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
whose turn is it?
I mean, I feel like it would be rude for me to. It's my turn.
All right.
I feel like it'd be rude for me to eliminate someone I don't know.
No,
So
it's
I'm gonna
not.
go with Brantley Gilbert. He kicks ass, but
All right.
doesn't kick that much ass.
Oh, this is tough.
Yeah,
There's
any
so-
day now with big shoots.
Oh.
Let me just play some elevator music.
I'll go Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson.
Rick?
Might have to go with AC/DC. Gotta get rid of them.
All right, Ricky. I mean, I just didn't eliminate your guys because I didn't know who they were. Okay. I'm not eliminating Johnny Cash. I'm not eliminating Eminem. I'm not eliminating my own thing. Luke Combs' Drewby clone is out. He's out. I'm getting pissed.
My turn.
Just kidding. Let me just scratch mine out.
So just recap for everyone. I have Eminem and Johnny Cash. Tim has Leonard Skinner, and Ricky has Kenny Chesney. And good Lord, is this tough. I think I have to get rid of Kenny just because Leonard Skinner is just...
Really? I'm a little shocked by that one, to be honest with you.
So am I. Just Skinner is just such a... It's
Can we
summertime.
rewind, make a
There's
different
such-
choice?
No, there's such a summertime band.
Ricky wants a mulligan.
Ricky's like, I'd like to go back 2 spots and get rid of your stupid Eminem.
Just trying to be a 2-time winner tonight.
You were. Now you ain't.
Fair enough.
You're out.
All right, Tim.
My
Johnny
turn.
Cash or Eminem?
This is hard because I know more Eminem songs, but Johnny Cash is just timeless. It's going to be a bold move, Cotton, but I'm going for Leonard Skinner. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I can't choose.
So Eminem and Johnny Cash have won.
Rochambeau for it. Which one?
Who do I Rochambeau? Myself?
Yeah.
How about you guys do it? Ricky's Johnny Cash, Tim is Eminem.
Okay.
Palms are sweaty.
Mom's spaghetti. Ricky wins again. Same hand. Paper over rock. Ricky's 2 for 2.
I was paying attention to Tim. He did say, and obviously I've done this show 6 times, so I knew that he was going to throw rock.
Well,
It
Tim's
was an easy
strategy
win.
is it's
easy.
rock always.
I always rock.
Couple shout outs out there. Spooches and Holly, thanks for listening and giving us feedback, whether it's nice or not. It does hurt. And who wants to start us off with some closing tips?
I'll start us off with some
All right, Tim will
closing
start
tips.
us.
We haven't really delved into the raunchy, that sometimes this podcast is really known for. So one of my tips to everyone out there is to not masturbate with lemon juice
What?
when your willy is raw.
It's hard to get tuna fish out of your pee hole. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No, I'm saying don't masturbate with lemon juice
All right,
when
okay.
your willy is raw.
Okay. Yeah. no.
You spank it 4 times in one day, and all of a sudden you're like, well, let's grab the lemon juice, see how that feels. It's a bad thing, Summertime, it was.
It's like raw dog and the Vietnamese girl, Tim.
It stings right now and later.
What do you got, Rick?
My closing tip for the day would be live the life you love. Shout out to Shawnee. We miss you. Love you. And follow that advice the rest of your life.
Nice. Make me feel like a scumbag.
Yeah. My closing tip
Sorry, Tim.
is to spray shit down before you light the fire because I almost burned my barn down the other day. And we were just like, wow, the flames are getting high. And Mad goes, "Just give me the fucking hose." And he just starts spraying the barn because the flames were touching the barn.
Pierre's plastic chairs started melting. They were like 25 feet away.
So yeah, they did. So I'm one of your hosts, Pierre from 80K Voice.
And I'm longtime host Rick.
I am Tim from the 80K Voice, and make sure you guys go out there, share us with your friends, like our Instagram, follow us on the Twitters. We're on YouTube. There's a Facebook group. It's all some version of the letters A, D, and K. The word voice afterwards, and sometimes we throw podcasts in there. But that's it for us today. Thank you guys for listening.
If you're gonna act like you have fuck you money, you better have it.
Can we rewind, make a different choice?
Ooh, something I can talk about. Let me warm up my voice.